Good morning and welcome to the Saturday morning intention. If you could find a place for about 25 to 30 minutes where you could sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. We're going to take an inwards journey and create some reality. So go ahead and close your eyes. And start by taking a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve, float away. And take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. If you could bring your awareness right now to your feet and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Then we focus on the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. Feel everything relax. The upper legs, buttocks, hips, pelvic area, everything softens. And your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. Then we move up to the skin of our scalp. And sometimes tension can hide up there. Let's see if there's anything that needs releasing up there at this time, almost as if your ears could wiggle. Just allow it to let go. Then we focus on the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up, receive the breath of life. And then we bring our attention to our eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. Moving inwards, we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf, all the time. We're going to invite it actually to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. It's such a hot day out there. Let's use the cooling element of water to deal with our thoughts. Imagine yourself standing in a river right now, a very gentle, shallow river. Your feet are planted firmly in the sandbanks beneath the river. You're enjoying the cool wetness of the water against your skin, splashing up against your ankles and your shins. You can feel the flow and the pull of the current down the river. And I want you to imagine your thoughts as water droplets. You gently shake your head and the thoughts just come popping out as water droplets, almost like a wet dog shaking his coat. There's so many thoughts. Allow the gravity to take them, bring them down to the surface of the river, and you're watching him. And then just observe as they go downstream. Don't get engaged with your thoughts. Just allow the river to take them away. And if you do get engaged and get caught up with a thought and get taken away on a wild ride, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. It's just the practice of recognizing it and bringing yourself back. Now, if you are observing or witnessing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. And now let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. We'll use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And when you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Sometimes there's a gate with a lock on it or a wall that's been built. And this is normal and natural. We all develop protective barriers for ourselves. But what I want you to realize is that this is your heart. You have full access VIP backstage pass to it at all time. It's your concert. So go ahead and see those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, or perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built. As you approach the door to your heart, see it crack open and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. You see yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure, so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And you look up and you see a colossal ribbon of light above you as well. Now we're going to identify with that ribbon of light because everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So this light in your heart is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. We're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience ourselves as that energy, that light energy. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. Now, everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? All the cells of your body have turned into brilliant points of light. What color are you? And now that we've seen this ribbon of light above us as well, this is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus, this ribbon of light. It's called by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want right now. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when joining into this light flow is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. All the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. And let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this, I'd like you to extend it to your friends and family as well. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then stretch it out to include your community and then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. Just a matter of sending out the intention energy. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts too. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us was seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now too. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So go ahead and let's generate feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now I'd like you to envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home, through the meadows and over the bumps. But for today, let's celebrate this beautiful existence together in song, in music, dancing, in laughter, in playing. My heart is just expanding my entire chest right now, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass them by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're together today. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency, energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, it all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives in this reality, to protect our freedoms and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders, transforming in the atmosphere above us into frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections, clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. So incredible. What a beautiful atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, whether you're frolicking in the lake on a hot summer's day, or you're whacking around a ball on a court with your buddies, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thriving. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I just want you to stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Look at all the beauty surrounding you, all the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And let's just connect with gratitude for a moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all the beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, love, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality that you've created and build it up as a big energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast, and then breathe in the breath of life, replenish yourself with love and light and healing and energy. Ah, good job. And now we can wiggle our fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. And when you're also ready to come back into the room, open your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being in a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that you can do it on demand. Eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high vibrational frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way. So thank you so much for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. It all works, it's all good. It's going to be a hot one out there. Enjoy this zenith of summer heat, and we'll see you again for tomorrow's intention.